Hey, what's up, YouTube? This your boy Rubber Band Trades. I'm back again with another trade recap for March 31st, 2026. All right, y'all. So let me tell you about this trade I took today. One coming into today, we were getting some nice bullish movement in the overnight markets. So I wrote out in my journal that we could see a potential relief bounce. Um, and it was once we were above the 4-hour gap. So there was a bearish 4-hour gap that price was trading under all throughout pre-market, but we made a nice move above it. So I was bullish on the day. However, my particular trade idea is a short. And the reason I took this short one is because price had made that nice move up. We pulled back and then we went up there and swept the high that we made in the New York session. What also led me to take this trade was that was also a sweep of previous day high. And that's one of the key levels that I love to take reversal trades from, or use just as a sign of support or resistance. So today it was resistance, and we got some nice displacement after that previous day high sweep, and it gave us a bearish 1 minute FEG. So I entered right below those EMAs, right there. I set my stop right above that 1 minute fair value gap, and I planned on to take most of my trade off. Well, I would say half. I plan to take well, actually I entered 5 contracts right there. So I planned on taking 5 contracts off at the lows right here in this 1 minute fair value gap, and that also would be a quick retest of the 15 minute fair value gap. So this trade pretty much lined up as an A plus setup. That's why we took it. So yeah, price started coming back up into my entry. No problem. Our stop loss is firmly intact. We have no reason to, be worried about this trade. Again, we size every trade to zero. We are expecting to lose when we get in these trades. That's why we have no emotional attachment to them. You know what I'm saying? And trades come every 15 minutes. So as long as you got the patience to wait, you should be able to find another trade at some point. So right here, my stop loss placement is doing pretty well. It's holding up pretty strong right there above that 1 minute fair value gap. And then we get a nice rejection from that 1 minute. So this is telling me now that one, we're getting that nice rejection from the 1 minute. Now we're getting some follow through. I'm really liking how this trade is looking right now. So I still got my 5 contracts to come out right there at the lows. And when we start getting a little bit displacement, I did start moving my stop loss lower. Um, and honestly, this was probably my only mistake on this trade. I moved my stop loss to break even a little too quickly. And, just so happened, Price wanted to just play around for a little bit, or let's see. So actually, when Price started making this little displacement lower, I was trying to get these 5 contracts off at some point just to lock in some gains, because I still had a feeling that maybe this 1 minute would be respected and we could come back and come see um, my my stop loss and profit. However, this is where I just start, setting my orders, letting these contracts come off, because it seems like price is catching some momentum right here after my entry. So I really like how price was moving there. It it pretty much took all my contracts off right there below that 1 minute. So this is where I'm thinking, I still like the bearish momentum we're getting. It looks like we're eating through this 15-minute gap. So I switched to the 5 minute, and I see this setup potentially setting up for a 5 minute play. So, or trade. Sorry about that. So right here, I'm drawing out my standard deviation, and again, the standard deviation gives me potential zones to target when taking a trade. So when we get this retest of this 1 minute after this 5 minute close with a change of character, I went ahead and so one, I'm thinking like, all right, I'm finna get in. I just want to see how this 5 minute reacts. and I see that the 15 minutes is still opening up a little bit weak. 2 minute looking pretty good as well. And I'm looking at this. I'm like, by this time, I should have already entered. Like, I guess again, I'm looking at the bullishness that we have today, and I'm just making sure this bullish fair value gap doesn't just get respected. And maybe we do want to come back and retap that 1 minute fair value gap up there. So at this time, I'm just reacting, just seeing how this 15 minute is being respected. It looks pretty weak. Look like we tapped into a 1 minute gap here. Or that was a 2 minute gap, sorry. So after I see we were respecting that 2 minute bearish gap, I went ahead and entered my 10 contracts there. I placed my stop above the 1.5 standard deviation. So and then we started getting some momentum, so I went ahead and went break even. So I'm moving to break even quick, one, because this is a counter trend trade. Again, I being that we are betting or trading against the trend, I just don't want to be in this trade too long if I'm on the wrong side of it. All right, so here I start setting some limits a little bit lower because it looks like we're going to get some momentum through these EMAs. Possibly on the 15 minute, we can come back down to that green EMA and actually maybe even retest the 830 open down here. So we start getting some nice momentum lower. So now I'm just setting my limits lower and I'm just letting price hit me all the way down. So now I got 8 contracts in, and boom, you got price just catching momentum lower, man. This is honestly just a good volatility day. Again, even though we were already out on our first trade attempt on this, we saw the opportunity for a second entry, and now we're capitalizing on that. So right now I just took off 3 more contracts right there. I got 2 more contracts to go off right here at 22 or 23 428. And yeah, so we're just getting some nice momentum here. So now I'm just managing the trade. I'm just letting the trade continue to work. Just managing it, again, adjusting my stops, adjusting my limits. See? I'm just making sure I'm taking profit along the way, guys. Like, I don't want to ever let a green trade turn red, and we do that by taking profits on the way down. Look at that. I took off another contract right there, and it looks like we're still getting momentum lower. So I got one more contract ready to go off at 830 open. So price is still making a move down there. I just, again, because I'm just worried about this bullish price action that we've been getting today. So I'm just making sure I'm taking these contracts off at key levels. And now I got my last contract ready to go off at the 1 standard deviation. And yeah, so this was great trade management. Um, Honestly, I this was a great trading day. Can't even be mad. The volatility was good. The executions were great, and yeah. So hey, again, if y'all like the education you're getting in the video, hit the subscribe. If you like what you're seeing over here, hit the like button. Like, trust me, guys, we're gonna be teaching y'all how to make these same moves in the market, guys. Like, and you can do this too. So I just want to make sure y'all stay tapped in with me, cause hey, we rocking out. And actually tomorrow we gonna be starting the Top Step Funded Challenge. So my Apex eval that I passed, I didn't activate it in time, so they deleted it. Yeah, it was in the fine print. So I'm still working on some Apex evals, but I will have the Top Step Funded Challenge starting up tomorrow. So we gonna be on Top Step for a little bit and see how we do from there, man. So again, I appreciate y'all, and if y'all like the video, like the video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.